Hello everyone. So after rewatching my videos yesterday, I just realized that trying to improve or trying to practice my English while making just one video, while making a video once a week isn't really, let's say, I think functional. So I just realized that I at least had to, besides just making videos like more frequently, at least for myself, so I can practice my English speaking skills. I do have to I have to um, talk about various topics, maybe even what I did on my day, so that it actually, that I practice speaking many different words. So I came to realize that at least if something interesting happened to me this day, I should go and make a video and talk about it. So anyway, what I will do right now, well, I am just going to chop up some wood, well, some trees. Actually, no, not in this location because it's better if I leave as many. Um, let's say, wait. Oh, this. Let's say as many trees untouched as possible. So let me go to 0, 0, so that I chop down trees around it. Well, going back to what I was trying to speak to you to now today. As I mentioned before, well, I think I did. I have finished college and I spent this day making some procedures. Well, getting the going to take a photograph so that I could get the pictures, well, the photos needed for the process in itself. But before that, I had to go. I had to go to a barbershop for the first time, and barbershop here on where I live aren't very common. I mean, it isn't like a thing that you normally do around here. It's more like instead of a barber shop, we have, well, hairstyle salons. Yes, I think that's what comes closer to it. So there used to be no specialized space for, for, well, wait, what's the word? For men is the plural, man is singular. Okay, so there was no specialized space for men to cut down their hair, um, to trim up their, well, trim is that the word? Well, to cut short their beard. I hope I am saying that right, and it doesn't sound like the alcoholic beverage. So it was my first time going to a barbershop like that, and I was very amused because it was a different experience. My mother was able wanted to see me, when my mother drive me there because she wanted to see how I will look like because I think I spent like a few months without having a haircut, and he was asking me that at least I should take a good photo for my procedure and the bachelor. So I'm sorry if I stammer a lot. It's just pronunciation is kind of a bit hard for me. Anyway, she wanted me to have a nice picture for the bachelor for the bachelor degree, and so she wanted to see how I would look like. And we entered the place. It was, I have to say that it was a very nice looking place, but for my standards, it was a bit pricey. Well, I don't know in dollars. Let me check right now at how it goes. I think it will be like $25 if I remember well the prices. So yeah, for me that is kind of pricey. But anyway, the attention was very good. I was offered between between four drinks, and I chose coffee. I spent the rest of the time there talking about and the hairstylist, is that the word? Well, anyway, so the people carrying on with my hair with cutting my hair. I started to talk about well, started to talk to me, and I am not used to talk with people while having a cut. Haircut. Yeah, that's the word, haircut. At first, I felt very uncomfortable while doing it because I don't know. I don't really like want to talk about myself. I think it is not because, well, I suppose that I don't feel a lot of trust for just or any like I don't feel comfortable just talking about in like any topics with strangers, and but the employee at the barbershop tried really hard to create this comfortable atmosphere in which you were able like to talk about with them. This is very funny because when I watch cartoons, you know, the barbershop, the hairstyle salons, or even soap operas, it is a place that is like it is shown that like it is exactly that, a place where you go and not only cut your hair or make your or do your feet or your hands manicure and pedicure, I think is the word. They also talk about what they are going through with their hairstylist, and I thought it was kind of weird. As I mentioned, there haven't before. I only went to hairstyle salons to get my hair cut, but when I was a child, I remember my mother going there and not only going for that, she also talked a lot with her style. Well, is that is a stylist the word? Well, you know the people, the employee that is on charge of cutting your hair, and I couldn't understand why you would like to talk with a stranger. Um, I don't know. It took me a while to understand it, but I suppose that I kind of get it now because it's good to interact, or it feels better to interact with people in a daily basis like that. Now that I think so, maybe I should have done that more, but I suppose I was a very shy child, and now I'm trying to fix that a bit, trying to grow as a person. Yeah. So well, anyway. Oh yeah. Also, a post. I want to make a post on the topic of the barbershop. It's just that I realized while watching my video that I mentioned that I said a lot of times the word anyway, and so I will try to look up other words that follow that serve the same purpose of anyway. I will try to expand on my vocabulary, so don't worry. Okay, then back to the topic. I was looking. I think I was looking fine in the barbershop. I normally always cut my hair short, so it wasn't anything new for me. But the stylist, his name was Santiago, and he came from Venezuela. I remember him mentioning to me that I should try different styles for my beard, and I always thought that I didn't have like enough hair for it. Like you know that there are some very bushy beards out there. Well, mine is just very thin, so I thought I don't think I have enough or that I have the style for it. And mostly I just let it grow because first my skin is irritates very easily. I don't know why. When I try to shave it, like even trying different strategies or products, my skin keeps hurting, so I just let it grow. And second, because without it, I look very young. But I suppose that mostly every man has this kind of this idea where you go and shave and then you look like 10, and well, not 10, well, it actually depends on the people, on the person, like 5 years younger. And I don't know, I like myself to see myself with a beard. So next time I let my hair grow, I will try to follow the advice of Santiago and try different styles. I don't know, it was very funny thinking that I had more options about I mean, it is a very mundane thing to realize, but you know, people just sometimes just go about their days without really. I mean, I don't really go about my day thinking how will I look with this hairstyle, or how will I look with a different kind of beard, with a different, I don't know, design of it. I don't like. I haven't really think about those kind of details, but I think that I will do now because it was very interesting what he talked about. And while I was also during the haircut, we started to speak about movies, about everyday things. It was a very fun experience. I really like it, even though it cost let's say a bit more than what I expected, or that what I would like it to maybe. Well, it is because I am used to just going to one of, you know, a hairstyle salon, a hair salon. Anyway, I really don't know the word, to get a haircut and just get out. But I like the atmosphere, I like the attention, I feel very comfortable there. And I think that if I started to care more about details like my hairstyle, or how does my beard look, I will be able to maybe enjoy more, have a bit more confidence on myself. I mean, every little thing adds up, I think. I think if I were more confident in myself, I will be able to like talk more to people and like that. If I am taking up the supplements, it's just because I have I have this mania, this well, not hobby, this obsession. No, that's not the word. What's the word? This habit. Yeah, that's the word. I think that this habit of picking up items that even if I won't be using them. So that's like that. Um, After that, well, I went and take a picture with my formal clothes. I don't know the word for it, but it looked like a suit. Well, yeah, I think it should be called a suit. I will try to look up more words for it, vocabulary. Well, we ended up taking the photos. I finally got the photos. Um, and I came back. I went back to my home with my mother, and she had later to go to a personal business, a previous, what's the word? A previous arrangement? No, like um, he had to meet up with another person. I don't really know the word for it. Like I only remember the like arrangement where you talk with a person and came up with something, decide on doing something together, and they have to do that. And after that, I didn't really do that much. I was thinking since the day yesterday about how to make my videos, what I want to talk about, and maybe I will just do like right now what I am doing, talking about daily stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention, and that's why I am right now. I am writing up. You know, I don't really have a good memory, such a good memory, as good a memory as I would like to have. So I am writing down interesting things, interesting events that happens every day, so that I can remember about them and talk about them with you, the viewers, if I ever get one. I don't really mind. I have been watching, investigating about at least how to think or what to do when you want to start making content. And right now I don't really plan on like uploading. I mean, this video, for example, what I am doing is not for the purpose that I want to get money or monetize. I truly right now want to wait, the music is a bit loud. I want to, no, this is not the one. I just want to practice my speaking skills and gain a bit of confidence while doing so. And maybe just talk about my daily happenings, because it's a very good way to just, I don't know, I do feel nice talking while doing this, thinking that maybe in the future someone will see it. It's a funny It's a funny sensation. I don't really know what to call it. Oh, right. Oh, damn it. This was a river that surely while the admins were doing that, they had to dry it out. Okay. Also, I am actually thinking about the duration of of the video. I will try to not make it that long because, well, I mean, I do think that it will be kind of boring if I spend a whole video talk. Well, if I spend a very long time just talking, I don't really know. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that stuff because, as I have said, I am doing this for myself, but I am also trying to make videos so that people watch them. And is it useful if I just spend such a long time talking? Yeah, that's a thing I have to consider. Anyway, right now, the reason why I'm chopping down wood is because I'm going to make a storage area to place these items, bomb blocks. I am collecting items so I can work in this, in 00, as I will call them. This is supposed to be a community building area in the future, and I already made this. I used to have more materials around in like this corner over here, but I came on one day and they were all gone. I suppose that a player found them, but there are not many, there is not such a large player base right now. But anyway, since I can't leave my materials lying around anymore, I will just have to go, I will just go and open, I will just go and build a storage area for them until I use them. But I find that really annoying because it was very close, so I could just use them instead of having to TP around. But anyway, people wanted to rob them, so whatever. It wasn't even it wasn't anything very useful either. It was like bone blocks, cobblestone, grass, stone, things that I got while cleaning up that area. So I don't really know why someone will have a use. No, well, why someone would want to take them, I don't really understand. Anyway, that's all good and that, so I will just keep going with my current thing. I will make the storage area. Thank you guys for thank you everyone for listening to my little rant about my daily stuff. As I said before, this is mostly just for myself, but did you find it in any way interesting? I don't know why. Why will you find this interesting, maybe? I'm really sorry. It's just I tend to double guess myself a lot. Well, anyway, I will just leave you at that. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.